The Pixel Buds Pro are Google's latest pair of wireless earbuds. The company's fourth attempt in this product category is the most expensive and feature-rich one so far. While the initial models got a mixed reception, the company has gotten steadily better at it with each iteration. The Pixel Buds Pro will undoubtedly be the best one so far. The question is Google best good enough in the current competitive market, especially at the $200 asking price? Time to find out. The Pixel Buds Pro design is an evolution of the 2020 Pixel Buds and 2021 Pixel Buds A series designs, both of which had identical snail-shaped parts. The Pixel Buds Pro used the hooks for securing the in place. The shape of the earbuds is now more bulbous and less elegant. Likely to house the extra bits of hardware needed to enable the ANC features, it does not look all that different, however, when it's inside your ears. Like the Pixel Buds 2020 and the A series, the Pixel Buds Pro only feature color on the circular part facing outside. You can choose from coral, fog, charcoal and lemongrass. The rest of the earbuds remain black. The outside of the earbud has lots of little grills and ports. There are two grills for the microphone and a port on the bottom for venting the driver. On the back side are the contacts for the charging case. Hidden below is the optical sensor for in-ear detection. The charging case is finished in matte white plastic regardless of the color of the earbuds. The outer surface has a wonderfully smooth texture that almost feels like ceramic. Inside the case has a matte black finish again with a really nice texture. The edges of the lid are perfectly polished and the hinge has very little play. The lid also stays in place when open and doesn't threaten to snap shut while you are trying to pull the earbuds out. The overall build quality and feel of the case are top-notch. Little details like the reassuring heft, the solid hunk of the lid opening and closing, and soft glow of the white status LED through the plastic on the front convey that a lot of thought went to designing the case, even thought it looks similar to many other models on the market. Having tested most of these, I can say very few look and feel as good in the hand. The earbuds build is nothing special. In fact, I was quite disappointed by how easy it is for them to look dirty after being in contact with skin oils, which for a product designed to sit inside your ears isn't very well thought out. The charcoal model also makes this rather easy to notice, when they are also annoyingly difficult to pull out of the case, and the small rounded design makes them fiddly to place inside your ears, especially with sausage fingers. The good thing is that both the earbuds and the case have some level of water resistance. The earbuds are IPX4 rated while the case is IPX2. Neither will survive being dipped in water, but minor splashes, rain or sweat should pose no problems. An interesting feature here is volume EQ. This boosts the bass and treble response when listening at lower volumes. It gradually increases in effectiveness as you go down in volume, becoming especially noticeable below 30%. Above the 50% or so, it does not make much of a difference, and at higher volumes it does not do anything. A useful feature to have is multi-point, which lets you pair the earbuds to two devices at the same time using the audio switching feature. The earbuds can also switch automatically between the two if you are listening to music on one and get a call on the other. Unfortunately, the Pixel Buds Pro had some notable software issues during my testing. The first issue was with the pressure relief feature. Google claims to actively measure the pressure inside the ear canal and relieve it, presumably using magic, as the company never disclosed how the system works. Turns out the system isn't without its issues. There were times when putting the earbuds on caused the pressure relief system to trip and do weird things with the sound. The resultant sound is like trying to hear things underwater, and you can tell it's the software freaking out and not your ears, as the sound often goes back and forth as the system continues to figure out what to do. The other issues was with the active noise cancelling system. At one point the system just broke, where the ANC on mode started playing outside sounds through the speakers, but only in certain parts of the frequency range. This sounded different from the transparency mode, which worked fine, but it made the ANC mode unusable. The ANC occasionally tends to just break in one ear momentarily and then fixes itself. Other times the sound itself just does weird things with the stereo effect, only to go back to a normal a second later. Most of these issues either fix themselves or can be fixed by placing the earbuds inside the case. However, the aforementioned issue with the broken ANC required a full factory reset to fix it. I also noticed that the Pixel Buds app was slow to load at times. The app itself opens fine, but several of the options within the app that are specific to the Pixel Buds Pro can take a second or two to load. There was a time when the options just refused to load and the app had to be restarted a few times. While the Pixel Buds Pro are still relatively new, they aren't so new that they could have such basic software issues, especially since they have already received a couple of software updates since their launch. I have tested plenty of much cheaper earbuds that had zero issues even before their official release from the companies with far less experience and resources than Google.